everybody? It's your host, Get Good Fox, and it's time to play some more Lethal Zone Homecoming. We are officially in
Sticking around here too long would not be
update
smart.
26.1. And I record these episodes. This is actually on the same day that the update came out. But I tend to record these episodes pretty far in advance. Usually, in this case, this episode you won't be seeing for, I don't know, maybe 6 days. So yeah, almost a week. Jeez, didn't think it'd be that far in advance. But that's because I've actually refilled my video log. The video log is basically a few videos that I have in reserve in the event that, you know, sometimes I'm just too tired and I need a day off. And it means I can still upload a video while simultaneously not, it just means that it's just the same reason why a store works. You know, stores have cargo in the back, so you buy the stuff and they restock it so that they can try or they can attempt to have an uninterrupted stock. Same concept. And the video log is very essential to this operation. So what are we going to do today? Well, supposedly one of the effects... how does these... Anyways, what we're doing today, currently, is we're looking for more building materials because turns out, we might need some more building materials. But, so the 26.1 patch, one of its effects was it was supposed to make quests easier to obtain, like by removing... Apparently there were limits. There were limits on when quests could, or how many quests could appear. And apparently they removed it, or at least specifically in regards to the Trumbull Valley quests. And that's the plan. So hopefully some of them will pop up and we'll be able to do them.
Could be worse.
Satellite network connection failure. Insufficient signal strength. Retrying in 30 seconds.
Never mind, Cleo. I'm still seeing too much bioelectric interference from local play cards. If I didn't know better, I'd swear they were blocking your signal on purpose. If our friendly neighbors are listening, perhaps they could help us by clearing some play cards from the valley.
What was that? Yeah, so we're not going to be clearing any play guards anytime soon until I'm really ready to move into another base. Anyways, I'm not sure what I want to do. I got to kill 2 play guards. That's something that we can do later. Okay, so we got survivor activity over here. I didn't even know we had survivor activity. I kind of don't care about that quest, though. Let me find something to do. All right, so we're over by a lookout post. Do I have... Yeah, I have sword. And the plan is try to do some more scouting so that we can actually find more building materials. Although I believe we got enemies in here. But where's that sound coming from? So my old headset is finally... Oh, there it is. I can definitely tell a difference in my headsets. So like my old headset has actually...
Remember that rogue signal we were working on? Believe it or not, I've identified it as a Red Talon broadcast. Well, sort of. Anyway, I ran into a stumbling block decoding the signal. Are you available for an assist?
Okay, well, look at that. The quests are just rolling in, so I guess removing the cap on them is... I mean, on one hand, I like quests. On the other hand, it's kind of like sometimes you just want to, look, I'm just trying to loot some stuff. Could you quit asking for, favors and stuff? But we definitely are going to try to get over to that Izzbee quest, just because that doesn't involve destroying any play guards. So that looks interesting. Really. I guess the scouting tower didn't have enough sight range in order to see those further ones, but I figured we might be able to find a few building materials around here just because we haven't really explored this area too much. But there weren't that many buildings here in general, so... I mean, maybe further up over here there would be over in Mount Tanner, but that's why we brought the road mangler. Plus, I was expecting to get interrupted. Anyways, I was saying about the headset. So yeah, my headset's finally giving out on me.
I was hoping we'd have more.
And I'm ordering a new headset, a nicer one. But I'm using this kind of this headset I'm using now is actually designed for
Nice.
Bluetooth communication. It's not really a gaming headset. And oh man, let me tell you, like, after being used to using gaming headsets, I can definitely tell the difference. And one of the big ones is
Yeah, I just fucked up real bad.
directional sound. Like, I'm used to having directional sound, like, you know, if I can hear it more on the left, or if they're on my left, I can hear it more on the right if they're on my right. This headset doesn't do that, so I kind of feel like I'm, like, surrounded right now. Like, when they make noise, like, I just can't tell what direction they're coming from, and pretty interesting. It just goes to show that there's definitely some...
Lily, you out there? It's Mickey Wilkerson. I heard you on the radio, talking to Santos.
And why would that make you think I wanted to hear from you? Don't you have somebody to rob or beat up?
Looks like old Mickey Wilkerson trying to, like, reach out and
Yeah, I just fucked
be
up real
social.
bad.
Okay. Looks like we got that one left. I am going to try to make room for the firework just because it sells for 17. Let's throw it in here. And, you know, we've got the ready available space. There's nothing wrong with that. So, I guess we could chop this guy up.
Fucking awesome!
Yeah, very awesome. 2 bottles a week painkillers. Way to go. Like, you are the man. You are doing some very essential looting out there. Like, what would we do without you? Looks like we got an infestation as well. Anyways, I will see you back at I guess the Cleo objective. Okay, so it looks like we just got the pop for a zombie siege, so I guess that's going to interrupt what we're doing. Let's go ahead and throw this stuff in. Oh, we're out of fuel. What's our fuel capacity? Oh no, we're right at the capacity. Throw all of this in there, and this and that, because we're going to need to re-equip. And I'm going to need some anti-juggernaut weapons.
As if we have a choice.
Looks like the siege is going to be the second highest, like red, but not red maxed. Go ahead and grab the rest of my pyro launcher ammo. And for anti-juggernaut, we can use the bouncing Boruses. It should do just fine. Let's go ahead and knock this off, clean up the icons. Actually, no. That's going to tell us how long the zombie siege lasts. Oh, look at this. A reference to Lunderguard Lumber. If you remember, that's the lumber mill in Providence Ridge. In fact, that's the lumber mill base. Sounds like a feral. Oh, it is a feral. That's fun. Soon you will be the barbecue. Oh, he's still alive.
Fuck, we got a juggernaut here.
Okay, but where? Mark the juggernaut. Coming from that. Wait. What direction did he come from? I thought I could have swore I marked him.
Friends. Sure, we've got another wave coming any minute now.
Don't know where at. Oh, there's the juggernaut. They're taking him out. Very nice. We go up here and see if I can see anything.
Oh, that didn't take long. New Z wave incoming.
So far, all of the 50 caliber weapons we invested in definitely paying off big dividends.
Our leadership is fucking non-existent.
Not seeing any special zombies.
Come on, guys.
Looks like they
let's
may
show
have
the
ran out of
Zeds what we're
special
made of.
zombie bodies to throw at us. That's perfectly fine. Don't you have a penalty? Yeah, minus 25%
Juggernaut.
standing. Oh, another juggernaut. Not showing up on the radar, though.
Just crush a few more skulls and we win.
I see a screamer over there. They said there was a juggernaut. I just still don't hear it.
Let's burn these motherfuckers down.
The screamer was supposed to be over there. All right, let's go ahead and take a loop around. And we will clean up the remaining enemies. Yeah, see, I keep thinking I'm, like, totally surrounded. I keep thinking that, like...
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
Like, it's so weird. Like, I feel so, like... I don't know, paranoid's too strong of a word, but I keep thinking that they're all around me. Okay, I don't see any zombies on the perimeter. Like, where are they? Unless there's some kind of weird glitch going on, and the zombies are, like, growling from the underground or something. Okay, are they on the inside? Here's the Juggernaut. There's the samples. Okay, they're shooting at something. That's an improvement. Okay, they got it.
And we're still here.
I just don't know. So, like, sieges, if you can handle them, they're just a good source of influence and standing, because we just got 200 influence there, and, you know, a nice little bump in standing. So, like, sieges aren't strictly a bad thing. Anyways, I might change characters and let her heal up, but give me a second to refit.
I've got it.
So I know this ex-Red Talon guy who lives over by the fairgrounds. I figure he might know how to crack the encryption on this weird signal.
Okay. You want me to swing by and pick you up?
No, it's probably better if you go without me. Easier, I mean. Anyway, his name is Chavez. He's a decent guy, so you'll be in good hands.
Okay, so now we know that we're going to be meeting up with Chavez. So Izzbee and Chavez both come from the Heartland DLC, so more character stories from the both of them. Anyways, I will see you when we get to the old Fairlands.
Raimundo Santos, did you think you could keep this a secret from me?
I wasn't... I just needed some time.
It's all right. I guess if anyone can understand what you're going through, it should be me. But I still don't like the idea of you being out there all on your own.
I'm not alone, Lily. Okay, there are plenty of helpful folks right here who I can count on if I need them.
All right, Ray. If you say so.
This world has more than enough problems for you to worry about. I refuse to be one of them.
Well, now Lily knows about Ray's whole condition. I guess that's not that big of a deal, though. So I had to heal up after running over one of those stupid blood bloaters. But that's fine. Like, I've got some med kits, and I went ahead and just used the plague cure just to get rid of it.
Izzbee, you know I can hear you, right?
Gotta go.
Oh, look at this. A weapon crate.
Thank goodness.
It's a souvenir caveman club. Not what I was looking for. We already have one, but... So here's Chavez. Can I see his
friend
stats?
Izzbee's a friend of mine. Call me Chavez.
No.
What you need?
Alrighty, time to ask for details. What's the deal with you two anyhow?
Izzbee and I used to be part of the same crew. Did a lot of good stuff together. And she ended up on the wrong side of a bad decision. I get why she blames herself for what happened, but at some point you gotta learn to forgive your own mistakes.
Okay, I guess that's everything there. She thinks you might have access to a Red Talon decryption code. Is that true?
So, here's the deal. I'm happy to help you out, but I was just a grunt. Only the officers had access to shit like decryption codes.
Are you still in touch? Can we talk to them?
Not likely. My CO died right alongside the rest of my unit. But I can take you to where she was killed. Maybe we'll find something.
You sure you're okay with that?
It was a long time ago, and I'm overdue for a visit anyhow. I'll mark the spot on your map.
No problem. Let's see where it is. It is, looks like it's towards the old Echo Labs location. I guess that makes sense. That's probably where they had their base of operations going. Although I don't think Red Talon, I don't think the Echo Labs and Red Talon, I don't think they actually are working together or anything.
So you were in Red Talon, huh? What was that like?
It was intense. A lot of people believing real hard that we were doing the right thing. And most of the time, I agreed with them. These days, I ain't so sure. I wasn't here when it all happened. By the time I showed up, all I could do for my team was to put them to rest.
Oh, I got close combat.
That's what we're looking for. I buried my friends. I packed away all their
You know what? Let's just do the old... Wait. No! You ruined it, Chavez. It's time for the old bolero. Oh, now they're grabbing me.
Take anything that looks useful.
1, 2...
Watch out.
What is happening to my camera? Hold up now. Okay, the old bolero. Whoa, what happened to that guy? That guy went flying. Okay, I hate when that's something that this game still does. It still does this annoying thing where when you're executing a large number of people, it's like, oh, so what you want to do is, instead of executing someone, what you really want to do is, like, pick them up, put them back on their feet, get them, so they're combat ready, and just give them a nice little shove, just give a little shove. Not a big shove, just a little shove. Oh, luxury. Can I trade with him?
Did you find the code book?
Yay! Here, I need you to buy some of this stuff. In fact, let me check what's in my trunk real quick. Oh, yes. I will definitely sell that.
Did you find the code book? Let me check it out.
So yeah, hunting crossbow is decent. He's only selling it to me for like 63, and that's because we must be neutral, like we're not friendly. I'm pretty sure it normally would sell for about 85. But I'll take the 65 right now. This is one of those examples where I'm like, you know what, all I care about is the speed right now.
Back off, creep. I need to slow down.
Okay.
Did you find the code book?
Chavez! Here, have some beer, have some of these, and I think I'm going to keep the rest. Anyways, let's continue looking for the codes. Oh, plague cure, I'll take that. That's some, like, basically 3 medicine, right? It compensates for the plague cure I used. This stuff is not going to stack. Let's go ahead and use this. And unfortunately, the quest item is not going to stack. But I believe we cleared up some room in our trunk, so it should still be... Of course, it's the final possible item.
Here we go.
Okay, so we need to make some room. What can I put in here? This. I only need to make 1 slot open. Let's get the code book. So I've already done this on my standard zone community.
Did you find the code book? Let me check it out.
Here you go. Here's the code book.
Yep. This is exactly what she needs. Okay. Now, this is gonna sound mean, but it's for her own good. Trust me. Hey, Izzbee. You listening out there? We found the code book you need. But I'm keeping it.
Wait, what? You can't do that. I need it.
Seems like this is the only way I can get you to talk to me. You'll get what you need out of the book. But whatever's going down, I want in.
That is so not fair.
She sounds mad. You sure that was a good idea?
If it helps her to stop running away, it'll be worth it. Thanks. I want to give you this, to show I appreciate what you did. Adios, vato.
Yeah, thermite grenades. Sure, I would have taken a rucksack of something. Like some building materials would have been nice. But, sure, I guess. Thermite grenades it is. Well, we can't really do any looting here because I don't have the space, but I guess we can go over here to the Tartan Mart. and resupply. Anyways, I'm going to do exactly that, drop this crap off, and then I guess we will figure out what we're doing next. Alright, so it looks like he followed me home, but I don't want to keep him. We got ourselves a juggernaut right over by my outpost. Fortunately, he's none the wiser. So one thing that's kind of like, talk about the game statistically is, what is this over here? Is this not on... Are none of these on my radar? Who are these guys? I don't remember these guys. See what they have for sale real quick. How much money do we have?
Get your ass in here.
About 5,000? Pretty good. You guys are allies.
let's see what you've
Interesting.
got.
You're selling medicine. Do we need... No, we have a lot of medicine, actually. That's a nice change of pace.
May hurt us worse than the Zeds. Now, before the pullout, the Army had labs creating a cure. In their absence, Red Talon's working hard to finish the job. We won't let you down.
Pharmacology. Interesting. I'm pretty sure we already have that. So it looks like there are some building material. I don't think there's going to be that much, but we need building materials. There's no other way around it. We gotta fill this storeroom up. Like, this storeroom needs to be filled. Also, I do want to scout the area simply because we are looking for vehicles. So let me go ahead and climb up here and see if we can find... Well, I found a blood streamer, and he found a new nose hole. Let's go ahead and grab our arrow back. Yeah, we are looking for vehicles. We have 2 of the vehicles I want, but I do want a 3rd and a 4th one. We want to hit 4, and what I would like are 2 Banditos, and the reason I want them is mainly for, actually, pretty much only for rucksack storage, because the Bandito has a capacity of 9, and that means you can put up to 9 rucksacks into a single Bandito, which is pretty impressive. So,
You don't know me yet, but you really want to come out and meet up with me.
Ooh, a network trader. I agree. I definitely want to meet up with the network trader. A horde? Okay, so it looks like there was nothing else to scout. I guess what we're going to do is cut some of this short. I do want to loot this little, utilities area because we do need electronic parts, and this is always a good place to find electronic parts. Alrighty. There we go, 5 electronic parts. This will probably be chems. Yep, we need that as well. Wait, where's the ladder? Here we go. So, electronic parts are really useful. I mean, we're not going to be using as much C4, but I still need them for constructing armor upgrade, or the upgrade
Don't mind
kits.
if I do.
So that's really nice. Is there any... No building materials in there. I kind of don't want to leave empty. Well, I'm not leaving empty-handed, but I kind of want these building materials real quick. It's also just a little garage, so let's just quickly loot that, unless it looks like it's going to be trouble. Which I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, it's just this little, garage right here. That sounded like a feral. That doesn't mean he knows I'm here. So, because I have stealth, I should be able to, even though this causes a lot of noise, what I should be able to do is stay in stealth mode, and this should do the job for me, basically. Oh, fired too many shots there. This feral is quite resistant.
If you can hear this, please, help me out.
I would really enjoy it if you would die. There we go. Sometimes they're surprisingly hard to kill. Other times they go down very easily. So there's that. Sounds like someone's behind me. Oh, I felt someone behind me. Oh, what's this? Campaign hat. Mount Tanner, okay.
I'm carrying a bit much right now.
All right, let's get out of here. So what is this, a cry for help? The distress call. You're going to have to wait. I care way more about the network trader than you. I'm not going to lie. Actually, let's just return to base. and then we can gear up. We're going to make a convoy so that we can sell a bunch of stuff to the network trader.
Lily, it's Mickey again. Come on, I just want to talk.
Fine, I'm listening. What do you want?
I guess I've been thinking about stuff. Old times.
No, I am not getting nostalgic with Mickey Wilkerson. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure, I get it. Sorry to bother you.
Well, looks like Mickey is still giving it a shot, but no cigar. So what we're going to do is just load up on stuff, and if it winds up that I have too much stuff to sell, then what I'm going to do is bring one of my allies and like all these screwdrivers, and all of the overflow is going to go into the Wichita. And if there's a meaningful amount of stuff left to sell, then we'll just bring one of our allies along and continue. That way we can sell, because the network trader, unlike other traders, the network trader actually carries a good amount of starting influence. Like, I think it's like 1,000 or maybe 1,500. So it's actually a pretty good idea. But it looks like that's not going to be necessary. Like, I don't think I would rather scrap these for materials, and I don't think I'm going to sell any of this other stuff. I think we're going to keep all of that. So, and I don't know if I want to sell those. I'll have to read those notes to see if they actually have any, like, lore relevance. Anyways, I will see you at the trader. Alrighty, so we are coming up on the network trader. This is like, the network trader is really good. This is like probably the best trader. And that's because we should be able to get the all-important network signal booster. And those are...
How's it going?
Those can be really hard to find. Like, you can go, oh, yes.
Maybe you've heard of us?
Oh, this is so good. Oh, yes. Let's see. How much did they start with?
Would you like to trade?
Yeah, so, you know, they started with about, like, either, like, 1,200 or, you know, like, 1,500. Oh, this is so good. This is perfect.
Here.
Fine by me.
Sell, 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 sell. Alrighty. So, we don't want any weapons, like the Danforth Slugger. No, I'm good. If I had more influence, I do like to collect the skill books, but that's not the case.
You have to talk to me eventually.
Nope. I'm still mad at you for tricking me out of that code book.
Okay then. I guess I am running low on toilet paper.
No, you can't.
Relax, Iz. The book's not going anywhere. And neither am I. We'll both be here when you're ready.
I just dropped off some decent scraps at base.
Okay, so here is the all-important network signal booster. This is going to give us +2 outposts, and with the... So right now, with the... well, I forgot how not upgraded it is. But with Rodriguez and the hacking, with the +1 outpost, this is how we can get the best level of outposts.
Yeah,
rather expensive, but definitely worth it. But we also have the collection of reference books. This says, a trove of information that helps us learn faster. Installs mod in the lounge to accelerate skill improvement for all survivors. So this is really good. Like, with the lounge training setup, where you have the lounge and you have the shooting range and you've got the gym, and you plug in the reference books, that is like the way you can power level your skills up. It's absolutely fantastic. It's really, really, really good. And like I said, like, unless they've increased the frequency of them, like, and from my perspective, they haven't really increased the frequency of them. Like, you should just, I would always buy more of them. Like, if you already have a network signal booster, I would just collect them just because they are pretty uncommon. And if you make multiple save files, you never know when you're going to get screwed and just not be able to get your hands on another network signal booster. So I highly, highly recommend it. In other news, one thing I wanted to say is I don't think I really like this Red Talon character. That would be Southie with her combat medicine ability. And the reason for this is because I honestly feel a normal character with surgery would be just fine. And that's because I really don't like that 25% fatigue severity applied to the entire community. It wouldn't be too bad on Standard Zone, but on Nightmare Zone and Lethal Zone, fatigue severity like the severity of the fatiguing is pretty significant. Like, you basically, if you don't know what I'm talking about, when your character gets tired, you'll start getting like permanent stamina penalties until they rest. Well, the rate at which the stamina penalty grows is...
Hey, sexy.
You guys doing okay over here? Wow, I can see, like, yeah, we all got the same moves. Hey, we never actually punch zombies, right? Like, the most unarmed we can be is with knives. So shouldn't you be practicing with, like, knives? We don't punch zombies. Like, I don't think there's any executions involving punching zombies, so I don't know. I think you guys got it all wrong. Anyways, while they go train over there, I mean, whatever. So, yeah, I'm honestly, like, I don't think I like combat medicine because all you get is, you get knowledge of surgery, that's fine, but, like, I could just get a character with knowledge of surgery. They wouldn't have the really annoying 66% standing, and if you need to flip through your characters, fortunately, Southie's a builder, so I don't really need to flip through her really. 2 stack size, that's okay. Obviously, the Red Talon combat abilities are good, but you could get a different Red Talon character. But over here, like, you get combat medic, 15 med storage. Who cares? Like, storage is a bad stat. Like, we don't care about it. A 25% fatigue severity, that actually does bother me. I'm not crazy about that. Wasting the medicine, that can be canceled by maintaining your morale. But, like, and then also the cadet instructor and the vigil guard, those are like random stats. So, like, you may or may not get them. But overall, oh wow, we're depressed. Oh, is that so? Have we not? We got to activate some of these things. Yeah, I think that should get us out of depressed and into, or at least into stable. Anyways, so yeah, I'm not too crazy about it. On the other hand, I think this character here, the hacking guy, that is amazing. Having +1 outpost, that is extremely good. I think that's the best Red Talon character out of all of them, to be honest. I think it would be perfectly fair to have 1 Red Talon character with hacking per community that you have. But that is so far like kind of like some of my ratings on the Red Talon skills. And honestly, out of all the skills, because I've looked at all the stats, you could probably just take hacking and nothing else, and you would be fine, because a lot of them they're okay, but a lot of them are kind of meh or are bad. But anyways, let me know what you think down in the comments section. Finally got to see Chavez got this kind of interesting thing going on. Do you think Chavez has a thing for Izzbee? The way he talked to her when you communicated back in Heartland made it seem like maybe he was like interested in Izzbee romantically. So I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of something still going on there. Who knows, though? I disagree with Izzbee, though. I think Chavez is perfectly fine. I mean, he doesn't have to give the code book. Like, it's his code book. It's Red Talon, so, like, he took it. Like, I don't think it's unfair for him to say, no, like, it's my code book. If you want it, then make a fair trade for it. And this is my offer. So, no, I think Izzbee's definitely in the wrong there. And I think Chavez, he's playing a little bit of hardball, but, yeah, it's true. They did live together in Heartland, so maybe he knows best. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comments section. Like the video today, subscribe for future State of Decay New Lethal Zone Homecoming content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.